So what is systemic change? I guess let me start off with systemic change for me as a solution. So let me go back to when I was in school, in high school in particular. I was an advanced student, and the last 2 years was a complete waste of my time. And it was a waste of my time because I'd already mastered getting A's, but the content in which I was learning had absolutely, it did not seem to have a whole lot to do with my present. It had a lot to do with somewhere out there in the future, right? And so that was the beginning angst that I had with formal public education. So when I went to college, I then tutored at-risk students, and the same thing was happening with them, where the students that I tutored, I was anticipating, learning disabilities or just quote unquote dumb kids, but they were the smartest kids. But what was clear to me is that there was a mismatch with what their intelligence and the motivation that they had in formal education, right? So they felt this climate of bad. If you thou shall, and we know at high school when everyone says thou shall, you're kind of going to go back the other direction. So I realized at that point, my question really started to become, okay, this is more now a passion, right? I got to answer this, because after working with middle school students and realizing the pain and suffering and the loss of that intelligence, it was very bothersome for me. So fast forwarding to my master's degree in educational psychology, I got past that degree with the question of, okay, I feel like I know a lot about theory, and I think I know a lot about how we learn, but I'm not sure I know how to bring that about. So in the end, I decided to pursue a PhD in instructional systems, which led me to systemic change, which is a solution in which to bring about the accomplishments and goals that you want to achieve. And throughout all my other formal education, I never had run into that, where there was actually a solution to bringing about what you want to bring about. So systemic change for me, and going back to the elevator speech, is really setting clear goals, working backwards to accomplish it. So, and again, addressing very complex problems with multifaceted solutions. I can't see how we could achieve quality education for this much diversity otherwise.